Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. I put a lot of time into editing this thing, so I really hope you like it. So coming in on our 9th spot of our top games of 2019 is going to be...
Wait, stop looking at hentai?
Diablo. Who could have guessed? Now, Diablo is a game that I used to... yeah? Just one second, guys. So it turns out Diablo was played in 2018, something that I maybe should have figured out by looking at the absence of Rem in the bottom of the screen. Talking about Rem, she's coming hot at number 8. Now this is something I can get behind. It's not much of a game though, so let's not talk too much about this and move on to number 7, which is going to be Slenderman. Now, Slenderman wasn't my favorite horror game of the bunch, but it deserves a spot on this list because it did have some very memorable moments. Like this one. Oh! Or this. We're wasting no time on this one and move straight on to number 6, on which we have Getting Over It. The game wasn't very exciting or anything, but it's very memorable due to the sheer amount of subs that I got while playing this. Yep, definitely worth being on the list, but just outside the top 5 range, where the big titles come in.
Billy Harrington, let's go. Oh, okay, we're switching games.
And we are switching games too. Number 5, Alien Isolation. I never experienced horror games before I started streaming them, and Alien Isolation has done a good job so far of making sure that I will continue playing horror games in the future. It's the game with my most amount of clips, even if I clip pretty much all of them. They also make you scream like a chicken at times. Ah! Number 4, coming out on top. Yeah, we're really getting into the great games of 2019 now. As a friendly reminder, I didn't choose to play this game by myself, it was a viewer request. With that out of the way, the interest for a visual novel has never been as high as in this one. Yes, check this out. When faced with a tough decision, chat was always super fast to help me pick the right option. In this case, getting naked and ultimately having and also with this guy.
You feel like you're dreaming.
Number 3, Fury. Fury is a great game, and I'm glad I finished it. I'd recommend anyone watching to also give it a go. I've never really been good at these types of games, but there's so much more than just the gameplay. I'm of course talking about the aesthetics, music, and more specifically, certain characters and... And our second place spot gets claimed by Grid 2. You probably thought that I would put this at number 1, but now we're going to have to figure out what that could be. Grid 2, hands down, a great game for me in terms of fun. I played a lot of racing games as a kid, and this game reignited my passion for that genre. Too bad barely anyone is playing it anymore. Before we crown the best stream game of 2019, I'd like to give out a few honorable mentions. Hearthstone, where I streamed the first time of me getting to Legend. Amnesia. Sadly I didn't have enough footage to include you on the list. And Galgun. Maybe I'll return to you one day. Without further ado, our top stream game of 2019 is going to be... Hello Neighbor. Now, before you think this is a joke, hear me out on this one. It's actually a joke. If you haven't guessed it by now, music from my top game of 2019 has been played throughout the entire video. What makes Soma so special? I couldn't really come up with a good answer, despite taking my time thinking about it. Several days even. It's like when you experience something for the very first time, and you know that you'll never experience the same feelings ever again. It has a special place in your heart. On a final note, thank you for watching this video, and I'll leave you with this.
No, 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 no. Don't turn around, don't turn around. Click, click, click. Oh shit!